So I just thought of this off the top of my head, and I'm going to see what becomes of it. I have two things that I have planned to do in 2014, and that's continue a bucket list, which is started in this journal that I started on the 4th, and then I have a jar of good moments that have happened in 2014. I have a few in there already, but I'm looking forward to this year considering what's been happening. First of all, Monument Tour was announced. I did make a small video about that, obviously, but because that was something that I couldn't wait to upload. More that's happened, I'm meeting Paramore the date of Monument Tour. My mom got me a meet and greet pass as a birthday present, and I'm meeting my heroes, which leads me into this, but I'll get into that in a second. To finally meet my favorite band of all time that is 6 years in the making is insane and so surreal it doesn't feel like it's gonna happen. My initial freak out, it was pathetic. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was in the car, and first of all, okay, I'll tell you the story. This is going to be one of those vlogs where I don't feel like editing or scripting, so all of them. But here we go. So I was in the car the day that pre-sale tickets went on sale. But before that, I'd gotten the code the day before because I remembered my old email for the fan club that I was in, the Paramore fan club. So I got that email and I was like, oh shit, I gotta send this to my mom. And then I sent it to my mom. I texted her all the information and was really, really nervous that I wasn't gonna get it, but I was also setting myself up for it because I know it's limited and I've lucked out before. I haven't lucked out before because like Fall Out Boy sold out and all that other stuff, and I wasn't expecting to get it. So I sent her all the directions, and then I kept reminding her, 10 a.m., Monday morning, you gotta do it. So she did, and I texted her during my locker breaks at school, saying, Mom, did you get him? Mom, did you get him? After 10:30, and she was like, well, and I was like, that could go either way. So all day I was paranoid and nervous and just trying to set myself up for disappointment, and I got in the car, she had picked me up, and I was like, you gonna tell me? And she's like, well, I got you tickets, and I was like, my mind was just, oh no, she didn't get them, but I didn't cry. I was okay, and then we were halfway down the street, close to my house, and then she was like, you have to call your grandmother, but she said it as if it was my grandmother's fault that I couldn't get the tickets, and I was like, why? I was pissed at this point, like, okay, she didn't get them, but I need to relax, and then she's like, she yells at the top of her lungs, to thank her, and I was like, what? You're meeting Paramore! And then tears and crying and tears and crying, and I hugged my mom, and I called my grandmother, cried in her ear. Then it didn't sink in after that. Like, you're meeting your favorite band and nothing. So that's what happened, and now it's a day later, and I'm going back to regular everyday life because it doesn't feel real. You know that feeling? Like you have that victory moment, and then you're like, okay, and then you wait, and then you get there, and then it happens, and then you're like, oh my god, that just happened! So, yeah, that's how I feel right now. I'm in that, what stage? Yeah! Alright, but anyway, the main point of this video is the bucket list and the good moments of 2014. I want to make 2014 a really good year, and a year that I'm finally gonna start accepting myself. So, I have this bucket list full of things I want to accomplish, not in just this year, but I want to start crossing things off. I started this year, and I was like, okay, I want to start doing some of these this year. I can't wait until I'm in my 20s and I have college and shit. I'm going to do this while I can. I have a few things, and I keep adding as I keep thinking of them, so it's a few pages. That's why I started a book full of them, so I have 3 pages so far, and I will read them off and tell you what I've accomplished. Woo! Okay. So the first one is ask Tyler Joseph about his tattoos. That is something I wanted to do since I got further and further into 21 Pilots and started wondering about them. I want to know about them, and I don't want to know from the internet, besides the fact that he said he doesn't want his story on the internet anyway. So to get information about his tattoos and just to have him talk about it, because I heard he tells the story beautifully, that's something I want to do. The second one is be in a band. I've explained this many times that I've always wanted to be in a band, whether it's in high school or it's professional, I don't know. Be pulled on stage at a concert. That's kind of a huge long shot, but people have done it. People have been pulled on. They were pulled on at Ankle Biters when I went to see Paramore. They were pulled on during Time bomb, sorry. When I went to see All Time Low and people were being pulled on stage, people are pulled on stage for Misery Business. I want that. I want to be that one person, and I will get that one day. The third one is meet Paramore, which I'm going to be able to do. I can cross the thing off, finally. Meet Panic at the Disco, obviously. Meet Fall Out Boy. And then it's have a paint fight, because that just seems really fun. Move to New York City with one of my best friends, or more than one of my best friends. Rent a shitty apartment. And stop holding grudges. That's something I've had a problem with doing for most of my life. Try and make my dad happy. That's more of a more personal one. He's not the happiest camper. I don't know. I want to make him proud. Make him happy. Sneak out of my house, which I haven't done yet, but I plan to this summer because I'm evil. Stay up for a full day. I've never done that, which is kind of weird. Inspire someone. And people have told me that I've inspired them, but I want to, like, see it. I want to make someone do something they want. I want to give them words to make them go on with life. And maybe I've done that, but I don't know. I feel like I want to do more of it, and I'm not crossing that off until I feel as if I could have done anything I could to inspire someone. But yeah. Moving on. Grow the balls to ask a boy out, not literal balls. Meet at least one Fight Club cast member. That would be cool. Meet Chuck Palahniuk, meet John Green. Go a year without self-harm. I am currently at 2 months. My 2-month mark was January 3rd. So every 3rd of the month is another month clean. Pretty proud of myself. Continuing, go a day without the internet when it's still available, because I've gone camping into the beach when there weren't internet things, and that's not a big deal because you have no access to it. But when you have access to it and you can't use it, that's what I want to do. Take a road trip to California, because I live way across the country. Meet as many internet friends as possible, whether from Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Go to a spa. Never been to a spa. Switch names with someone when I have a sub. I can't do that with the 2 weeks that we have a sub now, because the sub knows everyone. Sucks. Eat a whole pizza in one sitting. Go a day without swearing. That's funny. Crash a party. Raid a mall. Play it warped. First I have to be in a band. Maybe I don't have to be in a band, but I have to develop some sort of musical talent before I play it warped. Witness gay marriage being legalized all over the United States. Sleep for 24 hours. I don't even know if that's physically possible. Go without bathing for a week, because why not? Make amends with old friends. Crowd surf. I might do that at Panic, depending on how far back we are. Smoke weed, because I've never done that, and I feel like I should. Follow a band on tour. Walk around with... okay, I wrote it differently, but it's kind of like confuse people at a mall and make them really, really worried about us. I'll have Sienna with me, and it's like putting pudding in mayonnaise jars and just eating it, or like blue Gatorade in Windex bottles and stuff like that, because why not? We're dorks, okay? Yeah. Annoy people in elevators. Pretend to be pregnant and go into a maternity store. Have lunch with 21 Pilots, because dream. Meet Neil Patrick Harris or anyone else from the How I Met Your Mother cast, because that is my all-time favorite show. Date someone for a year. Hopefully that happens. Go to Pixar Studios, meet Jennifer Lawrence, meet Dan and Phil, meet Emma Blackery, randomly bump into someone famous. Yeah, that's more of a fate thing, but I can try. Master the guitar, finally. Give Tyler some of my writing, Tyler Joseph. Maybe. Record an EP. Punch someone. Shave my head. Try being a vegetarian. That's funny. Sneak into a concert, which I could probably do considering my dad's position. Get my nose pierced, which I plan on doing this year, actually. Get tattoos. Get Brendan Urie to tweet me. Get Haley Williams to tweet me. Get Tyler Joseph to tweet me. Hug Spencer Smith. Hug Alex Gaskarth. Hug Haley Williams. Hug Patrick Stump. I want to hug a lot of people. I like hugs. Thank 21 Pilots. Be serenaded. Open for one of my favorite bands. Have an Instagram meetup. Be an extra for a movie or a music video. That's always been something I've wanted to do. Like, if I hear someone's like shooting in my area, I've always wanted to go, Mom, I'm skipping school to go to Kmart because Grown Ups was filmed there. That didn't happen. Learn every rap from every 21 Pilots song. I'm getting there. proud of myself. Learn every 21 Pilots song on the piano. Live alone. Live to see my parents talk again because they don't talk at all. Get a dog. I had a dog until like 2 years ago. Surprise kiss someone. Yeah, and get surprise kiss. Again, something I can't control. Burn old pictures. Completely redo my room. Get a 21 Pilots tattoo. Be on TV for something, whether it's the news, but not for something bad, like an organization or something. Or I don't know. I want it to be a good reason. Rap with Syra. That would be cool. Send anonymous messages. Nice ones. I don't send anonymous hate, I promise. Catch a drumstick. Tell a boy he's cute. Go 3 months without having a crush on someone. And that's it for now. I add as I think. And I know I want to do all those stereotypical things like go bungee jumping, go skydiving. Yeah, but I want stuff involving music and books and creativity, and I want to do them before I die, whether I'm like 20 or 80. I want these done, and I can't wait to get them done. I'm very excited. Do you have anything on your bucket list? Let me know. Something you really, really want to do before you kick the bucket. My number one thing is probably thank 21 Pilots right now, but they change. It was meeting Paramore, and then, see? Miracles do happen. So I wish you guys luck on your bucket lists if you have them, your New Year's resolutions if you decide to make them anyway, and hopefully you have a great 2014. I'll try and make a montage within the next few weeks. I just gotta figure out software. Bye! Thanks for watching!